one of our club's most accomplished speakers. He's a club past president and has been on a district level speaking contest 7 times. He has competed 3 times at the semifinals of the World Championship of Public Speaking, which is held by Toastmasters International. His baritone voice is the envy of the club. He's a master storyteller by any standard you want to measure. And the title of his talk is The Last Word. Put your hands together to help us welcome Amos Britton.
A very good friend of mine, Jerry Lewis, the comedian, once said that marriage is a 3-ring circus. First, the engagement ring, then the wedding ring, and then comes the suffering. But for all the men here tonight, there is hope. There is hope if you do what I've learned to do, and that's cope. And you cope by ensuring that you always have the last word. I know right now, Dave Romanchek over here is wondering, Amos, what's the last word? The last word is, yes, dear. Now I know Eric over there is saying in his mind, but Amos, you confabulating, that's 2 words. Eric, put an hyphen in between. Master of ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters. In my household, I always have the last word. Even when I'm angry, even when I'm being nagged, like I was 3 Saturdays ago. It was Miller time. And I was on the golf course with my good old buddy, Andy. Now, Frank, you can say Amos and Andy. Well, I'm not a good golfer. That's why my friends call me. I'm always hitting the ball in the bush. That's why my friends call me Tiger. Tiger Bush. I was about to hit that little ball when cell phone. Damn, my wife. Immediately my inner voice said, that had better be an emergency. Andy said, yeah, that had better be an emergency. Hello. Hi, honey. Oh, the most sexiest voice in the entire universe. But I knew right away. Another task was about to be added to my honey-do list. That's the only time she calls me honey. Honey do this, honey do that, honey do whatever. Tomatoes, she said. Pick up 4 tomatoes on the way home and make sure they're fresh. And then the boy said, hey, when she's calling you in the golf course and telling you to pick up the tomatoes, don't do it! What did I say?
Yes,
On the way home, I made a stop. Where did I stop?
At the vegetable store.
No! I stopped at the florist. I wanted to buy her some flowers. The florist looked at me and said, you look like a man who says it with flowers. And I said, sure. And he said, I've got a bargain for you. 3 dozen fresh American bred flowers for $99.95. $9.95. Give me half a dozen. I'm a man of few words. My second stop was the
Vegetable stand.
Yeah, you got it right this time. Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what fresh tomatoes look like. So I decided to watch the experts. One woman walked into this fruit and vegetable stand and she began to feel the tomatoes. She felt 4, bought 2. A second woman did the same thing. She felt 6, bought 3. Just like Dory's R, I did the math. I concluded that since I wanted 4, I'd have to feel how many, Dory?
8.
You're right. I tucked that flowers under my arm and I began to feel those tomatoes with both hands. Suddenly, a peculiar feeling came over me. You know the kind of feeling you get when you're being watched? I looked up, and sure enough, every woman in the store was watching at me with a peculiar look in their eyes. I felt embarrassed, rushed out of the store, and honey hurried home. Honey, I'm home! She took one look at those tomatoes and said, they're not fresh! Take them back and ask for Tiny! Tell him I sent you. He'll give you some fresh tomatoes. I hurried back to the store, but before I did, my inner voice said, Amos, you're a grown man. Don't do it! What did I say?
Yes, dear.
Reluctantly, I went back to the fruit and vegetable store. And Tiny was a guy about 7 foot tall, with arms as big as my foot, and tattoos on both arms of dancing girls in Hawaii skirt. I took out a picture and said, Mister, do you know this woman? Hey, buddy, I'm a happily married man. I explained to him my reason for asking, and he exchanged the tomatoes. And I hurried back home. And this time she looked at them and said, well, that's what fresh tomatoes look like. What did I say?
Yes, dear.
Now I know, guys, like, this gentleman here is probably saying, what a wimp. Let me assure you, I'm not a wimp. It's just my way of ensuring a happy, harmonious, amicable relationship between me and my wife. And I can tell you, it didn't start with me. It started in the Stone Age with caveman Jack and cavewoman Jill. And Jack and Jill didn't go up the hill to fetch a pail of water. No, Jack never did any chores. All he did was play golf and hunt. And one evening, when he came home after hunting all day, she met him at the cave entrance and asked, honey, what did you catch today? Monkey. Monkey again? We had monkey all last week. Monkey fried, monkey stewed, monkey barbecue. Where did you hunt this time? Bhutan. Bhutan? Why didn't you go to Costco? They've got animals in bulk. Elephants, rhinoceros, hippopotamus, squirrels. You name it, Costco has it. Take that monkey on your back over to your parents' cave. We're having Chinese tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is any man here tonight who is not having the last word in his household, I'm warning you, you're heading for a disaster and don't even know it. And ladies, take the advice of the caveman. Take the advice of this man. Take the advice of my good friend, Jerry Lewis. Always let the man have the last word. What is the last word?
Yes, dear.
I can't hear you.
Yes, dear.
Thank you. Master of
From the quiet days.
Yeah, let's make it good.
Hey, the kids too. Kids
Amos has been happily married for 6 months.